Right. So when I came on board to TriSmart Solar over a year and a half ago, we had a virtual sales place where leads would come in, and then they would pass them on to the door-to-door team or the in-house team that they had, and they weren't really prepared to do things virtually. My job is to come in, assess where we are, understand what's the opportunity. And given I came on just at the time where AI was taking off, we were able to leverage some of the AI technologies and platforms to help build out virtual. So my job is to build out a virtual sales organization that collapses the time it takes from lead to close. So a lot of the pieces that are missing in the door-to-door space or in the in-home space, we're able to fill that with either AI projects or or GPTs to collapse the time it takes to get deals closed. So it's just confirming appointments, meeting with homeowners, getting them in the 15-inch screen. I call it getting them in the zone and being able to tell them a compelling story and getting them to invest in solar through a third-party ownership or solar through what we call a microgrid and having them produce and consume their own energy. So that's really what my main gig is or what I'm focused on. And I'm also engaging with a few other EPCs that are outside the Texas market here in New England, where I'm helping them actually build out a virtual sales team. They found that their existing sales organizations are not producing, whether it be high churn rate with sales organizations, unable to build an inside sales team. The customer acquisition costs are going through the roof because of people being porched, which means they're left at the door, cancels, no-shows, drive time, gas, and all of that. And with virtual and AI, it's given me an opportunity to take the things that I've learned and bring them to EPCs and other organizations, HVACs, plumbers, and help them really grow their inside sales team.
Fantastic. And are you finding people are responding well to that shift to the AI virtual sales?
If you asked me that question a year ago, I'd say it was, yeah, it's a nice thing to have, but we're still focusing on this. Now we need to go virtual. I just spoke to an EPC in New York a couple of weeks ago. I just landed a contract with them this past week, and his father was help running the business with him. And we had a conversation. We went back and forth, and he said, Anthony, I'm probably older than you. And, I come from the days of knocking a door and being in the home. And I said to him respectfully, I said, sir, I understand that, but that's not the way things are today. I told him the average buyer is between the ages of 30 and 40. And, they're into the digital world, right? Anybody over the age of 50 is we call old school. And I'm an old school guy. I am over the age of 50. So I'm an old school guy.
Yeah, me
But
too.
we're finding that virtual has really given the opportunity to a lot of these sales organizations inside sales to get more people in front of homeowners and business owners. So I would say that it's almost a 180. Whereas Anthony, I need to go virtual. How do I do it? I'm actually meeting with, and actually after our call today, I'm meeting with another entrepreneur who's building a custom tailored suit business, and he wants to be taught how do I do this virtual thing and how do I become my own VP of sales. So that's another
Okay.
opportunity.
So it's not just in the solar space, you're working out
Not just in the
across a
solar
lot of
space,
different
right?
sectors.
Exactly.
Yeah. And I notice one of the things that Tri-State Smart Solar does, which is quite innovative, is the whole 10-second design for using AI tools to get,
Yes. We're
I
using a
guess, the
great
design right in
tool.
front of the homeowner within a short period of time rather than waiting days for
Probably 15
images of it.
seconds. So what we've done, we partnered with a company called Mona Lee. It's called the Artemis tool. When they click on the website, not to get too technical, they click on the website, they put some information in, and boom, they get automatic design. They can see what their system looks like. And that gives us information that when we meet the homeowner, hey, I understand that this is your system size, this is what your utility bill looks like. Let's start from there rather than starting from the beginning. It puts us, again, it collapses that time it takes from lead to close deal.
Yeah.